Hello everyone, this is Arvahita, Assistant Professor of CAC Department from Rohini College of Engineering and Technology. I am here to discuss a few topics of the subject G3791 Human Values and Ethics. Let us see about the topics justice, pluralism, tolerance, and respect for all. First, let us see what is justice. Justice is a concept intended to promote the fair and equitable treatment of the individuals within the populations. It seems like a very straightforward and simple principle of ethics. So, justice is an ethical and legal notion that refers to the people acting in a way that is fair, equal, and balanced for all. For more information, the most essential and often discussed goal of the state and the society is justice. It's the foundation of human living in order. Autonomy, the respect for the patient's right to self determination, beneficence, and the duty to do good, non maleficence, the duty to not do bad, justice, to treat all the people equally and equitable. The four principles of justice, the white paper, the precision policy 2.0, a framework of the future of policing which defines the four core principles of procedural justice as the treating the citizens with dignity and respect, displaying the trustworthy motives, making unbiased decisions, and giving the citizens an opportunity to express their views. There are the four rules of the ethics, that is beneficence, that is doing good, non maleficence, that is to do no harm, autonomy, giving the patient freedom to choose freely wherever they are going to able, justice, ensuring fairness. Now let us see what is pluralism. In ethics, the value pluralism, also known as ethical pluralism or moral pluralism, is the idea that there are several values which may be equally correct and fundamental and yet in conflict with each other. Pluralism examples. Religious pluralism is the idea that the people of different religious groups live and interact together for the common good. India is an example of pluralistic society. In India, religious communities do not blend or identified as separate entities concerning their own lives and beliefs. Pluralism assumes that the diversity is beneficial to society and that autonomy should be enjoyed by the disparate functional or cultural groups within a society, including the religious groups, trade unions, professional organization, and ethnic minorities. The rule of pluralism. Legal pluralism is the existence of multiple legal systems within one society and or geographical area. Plural legal systems are particularly prevalent in former colonies, where the law of a former colonial authority may exist alongside more traditional legal systems. The structure of pluralism argues that political pluralism is a cogent political tradition that makes distinctive and radical claims regarding the sources of political authority and the relationship between the associations and the state. The ethical concept of pluralism. Moral pluralism is the idea that there can be conflicting moral views that are each worthy of respect. Moral pluralists tend to be open minded when faced with competing viewpoints. They analyze issues from several moral points of view before deciding and taking action. Pluralism in human behavior, a state of society in which the members of diverse ethnic, racial, religious, or social groups maintain and develop their traditional culture or special interests within the confines of the common civilization is referred to as pluralism. Levels of pluralism. The problems of ethical pluralism present themselves in the modern world on three different levels that might call an existential level, cultural level, and the civilization level. And the challenges of pluralism in ethics are among the issues faced by the pluralism or the difficulties with the agreement on what constitutes a moral action that causes the confusion and inaction. Moreover, the rule of law is rendered ineffective as the groups disagree on basic rule of conduct. Now let us see what is tolerance. Tolerance is the respect, acceptance, and appreciation of the rich diversity of our worlds, cultures, or forms of expression and base of being human. So it is fostered by the knowledge, openness, communication, and freedom of thought, conscience, and belief. Tolerance is a harmony in difference, that it is not only a moral duty but also a political and legal requirement. Tolerance is a virtue that makes peace possible, contributes to the replacement of the culture of war by a culture of peace. It is not a condensation, or indulgence. It is all about an active attitude prompted by recognition of the universal human rights and fundamental freedom of others. In no circumstance can it be used to justify infringements of these fundamental values. Tolerance is to be exercised by the individuals, groups, and states. It is a responsibility that upholds the human rights, pluralism, democracy, harmony, and the rule of law. It involves a rejection of dogmatism and absolutism and affirms the standards set out in the international human rights instruments. Respect for all. Respect means that you accept somebody for who they are, even when they are different from you or you don't agree with them. Respect in your relationships builds feelings of trust, safety, and well being. Kant claims that human beings are to be treated in ways with respect, the special moral status which persons have, they have been treated as persons. Doing this can be understood to mean not using the human beings as mere resources, respecting their autonomy, respecting their rights, respecting their choices. Having respect is crucial for healthy relationships, whether they are personal or professional. When we don't respect others, we shouldn't expect to receive it in return. And if we don't respect ourselves, others won't respect us either. Respect also plays a big role in our sense of security and well being. There are four types of respect, that is tolerance, acknowledgement, admiration, and deference. For example, we imagine a squatter family arriving unannounced at some settlement in the American Wild West. In relations with native populations and other settlers, they will plan on the chronological order, since survival depends on tolerance difference also being achieved. Thank you.